Hello, welcome to a video of the Open Grey League. I'm back from Liverpool. I hope you saw and liked my shoutcasting there. But in Liverpool, I also had to play my factions, and this time I played Bibiliciouss, the runner-up of the Arlington Regional Tournament and the back-to-back winner of the European Continentals for Sylph. So the person I'm playing right now, no doubts, doesn't need more introduction. No doubt, one of the best, if not the best, players. And specifically for Great League, I don't think I've faced him in many other formats at all. I did play him quite a couple times. Usually he wins. Last time we played in factions, he also beat me 2-1. I remember I had a Sludge Wave Nidoqueen and ran out of TMs back then and couldn't run the line I wanted in game 3. But that's all back then. The teams we have on the right side and the new layout that we have, I know a lot of people have asked for to put my mirror in the middle. Well, here it is. I put my game screen in the middle. I cannot make it much more bigger than it is right now because I don't play on a freaking iPad or something. I play on a phone. On the right side, we see the teams from myself and Bibiliciouss. I kind of knew he likes Pokemon like Umbreon, Altaria, Medicham, so definitely anticipated some of those. I couldn't figure out which steel type. I had Registeel at first, but changed to Galarian Stunfisk last minute just for a little bit more flexibility. I even considered Bastiodon, but it's just not happening. Basically, the team that I built is really based on making Chestnut strong. Chestnut now has Frenzy Plant, is the best one of the best Galarian Stunfisk walls, and there's not much that walls Galarian Stunfisk. With Galarian Stunfisk, Alolan Ninetales, and Lantern, I cover flyers. Mantine is a flyer that can beat other flyers, so that should free up my Chestnut. However, Chestnut doesn't look great against the team. One Pokemon I kind of feared was the Toxicroak. That's also why I ran Galarian Stunfisk, because Galarian Stunfisk can one-shot Toxicroak when shields are down. And he also has a Registeel, which is iffy for Chestnut, even though its superpower is super effective. He also brought his own Alolan Ninetales and a Mew, which can run about anything, but he cannot cover everything. Let's take a look at the first battle that we have here between myself and Bibiliciouss. We have here my Lantern lead. He doesn't really have a hard Lantern also, so I'm definitely always going to bring it. And I lead it into his Mantine, a very bold strategy from Bibiliciouss. I notice he has Poison Jab here, so I swap in my Galarian Stunfisk. I'm very aware that 2 Surfs won't take out. The fast moves will do nothing because it's triple resisted, double on steel, single on ground. Surf does about 40%, I believe. Yeah, it does. It's similar to like the Galarian Stunfisk Lantern matchup. However, this Earthquake will do less. I am afraid he can't flip this though, because he will very much outpace me to the Earthquakes if he would shield the first one. Now I can just throw Rock Slice. He does throw on CMP right at the same time, which is obvious. It's the best time for him to throw to make me waste my energy. But all I really want at this point, all I'm thinking of, there's probably something like a Toxicroak in the back, because Toxicroak is good for him, and I just want to get rid of this thing. This is probably not the most efficient throw by me, but somehow I was thinking if he survives another Mudshot, he might get 2 Surfs off, so I just throw on CMP. I definitely could have just shielded and farmed down, have energy for the Mantine after. It's not really as necessary, I think, because Mantine is so hard-walled by the Lantern. But in comes Toxicroak. I have Mantine. You see Bibiliciouss stopping the tap here. His risky line did not pay off. He went with a very risky line. I guess maybe he anticipated the Lantern to be a safe switch. Maybe he did not anticipate me to have Lantern in the lead, Galarian Stunfisk in the back, because it's quite weak to Toxicroak. But my idea was to be like soft lead, soft weak to Toxicroak in the lead, and then my Galarian Stunfisk is quite free because it's really good against the team, especially knowing that he has Poison Jab now. So that is a 1-0 victory for me, simply an RPS matchup. And now I know a little bit more about that Mew. I don't know his second move yet though, or his third move though, his second charge move. I lead my Lantern into Registeel. Water Gun Lantern wins this in even shields. Spark that I'm running does not. I really didn't know what to run on my Lantern. I figured I'd go with Spark, just because it charges a little bit faster. I get to my Thunderbolt before his first Zap Cannon, so I just throw immediately just to get the full damage in case the Zap Cannon will debuff me, and it unfortunately does. But since I landed the first Thunderbolt, I already can get this Registeel quite low. I do want to get it low because I have that Mantine in the back, and this Registeel destroys Mantine, right? One zap cannon will take it out. My wing attacks don't do anything. My ball beam doesn't do anything. My ice beam doesn't do anything. So yeah, he didn't expect me to shield, so he throws a focus blast. Makes sense. Tries to catch the debuffed move on the Umbreon unsuccessfully. So I answer with my Galarian Stunfisk here. Mantine just doesn't have a great matchup here when being a shield down, and Galarian Stunfisk is just a little bit more solid. Even though I probably need this for that Registeel. On the other hand, though, I do expect a Toxicroak or Mew in the back, and I think Mantine can deal with that better than the Galarian Stunfisk can. Of course, if he has Wild Charge on his Mew, then I'm in a lot of trouble here. We don't know yet what's in the back. We still have to find out. I get to my next Earthquake here relatively easy. It will do a nice chunk. Bibiliciouss deciding to double shield whatever is in the back at this point. Or he still has a Registeel with a lot of energy. And whatever comes in now, I can probably just farm it down. Except that he throws his move first. But I can farm it down regardless. Don't want to review my Mantine yet. He comes in with the Registeel right away, but I'm very quick with my reflex here and throw out Surf to take this out or take a shield. Surf comes through. In the back is... I do expect Mew because he may have swapped out to clear the debuff later. And it is the Mew. I swap in my Mantine immediately. And why is that? Because at this point he has 2 shields. So it's very likely I can bait here or just land the Ice Beam through that. I call the move here the potential Wild Charge. I mean, if he Wild Charge, I think my moves from Lantern KO him, so I decide to no shield anyway. It is Grass, not his full moves that has been revealed now. So he uses Mew to as a generalist against my Galarian Stunfisk, my Chestnut, my Alolan Ninetales, and somewhat against Lantern and Shadow Charizard. He catches my Ice Beam here, very good play. The Surf I knew was barely not going to KO, but that catch really helps him as well, which makes it difficult. But I have so much energy on this Lantern, and since I already got so much wing attack damage in from my Mantine, this will be very, I'm in a good spot here. Surf barely would not have taken out. The bait helped me there to get Thunderbolt off in time because I believe he was very close to 2 Surfs here, and that wins me the battle. We are 2-0 up against Bibiliciouss. That is very satisfying for myself. Very satisfying. So this time, no Toxicroak on his team. Let's see how he will anticipate Game 3. So funny thing about Game 3 here, I actually locked in the wrong Pokemon in my 3rd slot. I actually brought Alolan Ninetales, which I probably should not have if he has Registeel. I swap in my Lantern into Toxicroak. This is not great. I throw immediately, even though Thunderbolt threatens more, but I don't want to lose on a fast move here. And he farms up perfectly, right? Just right before my next Surf. This mob bomb won't KO, but I'm afraid that's... what was I afraid of again? I don't remember very well. I was afraid... Yeah, I was afraid if I shield, he just brings in Registeel and takes me out with 1 move. So that's why I no-shielded. Now Umbreon comes in. This is not great for me because I want my Alolan Ninetales for this. Good thing he throws pretty quickly, so I get to farm this down completely with Alolan Ninetales. Despite Charm being kind of nerfed, they still add up. This makes up for a very good farm. I expect Psychic here for my Chestnut. He doesn't need Last Resort on anything. And yeah, it is Psychic. That makes sense. Honestly, I could try to catch here, but the thing is, Toxicroak is just... I don't want to take the counters just yet before seeing what is in the back. I probably should have caught the move, though. Probably should have caught the move. Because it would have been a very easy catch, since he was at 1 HP and should have... He had to throw the move. He was forced to throw the move. Poison Jab Mew comes in. I cannot get 2 moves here. But now with that chip, he is in Earthquake range, so it's very nice. Toxicroak is so low after the Sparks and the Surf that he can get Mudshot down here because it's fragile and Mudshot is super effective. This really is not the worst for Galarian Stunfisk. I'm glad that I brought Galarian Stunfisk over Registeel. I will shield this move. It actually does about the same damage as a Surf, so it doesn't really matter where I shield. Mudshot took him out. I'm still not in Surf range, and I'm actually going straight for the Earthquake because I think Bibiliciouss will call my move. His Windcom might be calling a Rock Slide here, but I go straight Earthquake, and it takes out the Mew, and here I 3-0. One of the best players in the world, Bibiliciouss. Also one of the nicest guys in the world because I didn't have much time in Liverpool at all. He was very flexible with me, so I greatly appreciate his patience. And it's a very respectful opponent as well. Many players except those who keep mocking us a lot when they finally win, but never say anything when they lose. But all the others are nice. All the others are nice. I hope they don't see that. Because they likely will know who I mean. Anyway, thank you, Bibiliciouss, for playing me. Next week, we will be playing against Dancing Rob, the world champion, the first world champion. Hope you liked the video and have a good one. Please leave some feedback on how you like the layout, if any.